Good afternoon and welcome back to the 2022 PGA Championship here at Southern Hills Country Club. We are very pleased to be joined by Mito Pereira, our 54-hole leader. Mito carded a 1 under par 69 today. He has now moved to 9 under par for the championship. He has a 3-shot lead. Mito, right around the turn, 4 bogeys in 5 holes, but then you found yourself some resiliency that's often required in a major championship. That has to make you feel good about not only what you accomplished, but where you are going in the last round.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing really good, and suddenly I made 4 bogeys in 5 holes. It was a tough place to be at that moment, but I just found myself, like you said, from 13 on, I made 3 under, and those holes are pretty tough, so really happy how I ended up playing. The birdie on 18 was a bonus, so just happy to be in this position.
Yes, you are. All right, straight across, number 2.
Mito, tomorrow you're obviously going to be playing the biggest golf round of your life. When your head hits the pillow tonight, what are you going to be thinking about? How are you going to prepare?
I don't know yet, but I mean, I'll just try to disconnect a little bit, I guess. Yesterday was a pretty nervous day today. I mean, I was in the final pairing, so I'll just try to rest, do what I do every day, and keep it simple.
How do you think you keep it out of your mind? It sounds like you don't want it playing on your mind when you go to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, we're staying in a house with 3 friends, my wife. We got a bunch of things that we can do.
We're going to go to Dave on 3.
Yeah, could you just talk a little more about how you turned it around after basically in those last 6-7 holes?
I mean, I think it's more just mental, like to really, obviously that birdie really helped, on 13 to get things going. But I wasn't playing really bad, and in those bogeys, just a couple, like 1 3-putt, 1 bad break. So it wasn't like I was losing my confidence. I was still hitting the ball really well. So I think I just hold to that and like try to do my best.
How would you classify your ball striking through the week? Better than any time this year, or as good as? Or
I think last week and this week has been really good. Today, I mean, it was a really tough day. It was windy, cold, last pairing. So I thought I hit it pretty well. Hit some bad shots, but it's normal. So I think I'm hitting the ball just awesome.
Let's go back to 5.
Yeah, obviously today was a big round. Tomorrow is going to be even bigger. But was there anything about today's round that felt different from any other tournament you've ever played?
I mean, there was more crowds for sure. I know not all of them were pulling for me, so I just tried. I mean, it's by far the biggest tournament that I've played, the biggest round of golf, and tomorrow is going to be even bigger. So I don't know how to say it. Just try to keep it simple. Try to do the same things that I've been doing. Try to not even look at the people that it's around me,
Did it feel like the crowd was pulling for someone else besides you?
No, it was like 30-70.
Not bad.
Good counting. We're going to beam out for a question. Adam Shupak. Adam, go ahead. You're with Mito.
Thank you. Mito, you had to WD from a tournament at Zurich. How is the back doing? What have you done to get it back into good shape?
Yeah, right now I think it's perfect. I mean, I took almost 3 weeks off, so I really did some recovery in that, and I just feel really good. My back is in a perfect position right now.
Okay, we're going to go across to Shane on 4.
Mito, when we talk about playing under pressure, who were your role models when you were young, where you looked at them and said, that's how to do it?
I mean, Tiger for sure.
Anyone more local or?
I mean, no, Tiger was the biggest one. He did what he had to do whenever he had to do it.
Mito, you're playing in this championship for the first time. It's well chronicled, all the 20-somethings that have thrust themselves into the forefront of this game. Do you take solace in knowing that someone like Collin Morikawa won this championship in his first go-around just 2 years ago? So your formula has come to fruition before and somewhat recently. Does that help?
I guess. I mean, it's just just how it is. If you play a really good golf during the weekend, you're going to win. It doesn't matter if it's your first time or your 10th time. If you played really, really well, you're going to have chances.
Dave again on 3.
Yes, please. Mito, when you first got here, did the course set up, well for you? Did you say, this is a golf course, I can handle it, I know what I want to do here?
Well, I knew that hit the ball well was going to be a huge factor. I mean, it's a tough course. You got some spots that you can't hit. So I guess ball striking it's a really must here, and I've been doing that. So I already knew the course, and I knew that I had to hit it really well.
Have you, through the course of your career, been a pretty good cold weather player like we had today? Have you been able to handle that type of weather conditions?
I
or
think
enjoyed it?
I mean, I've played in every weather. Obviously, I like to play more in the heat, but I think it's a challenge when it comes to this, and I like that.
Let's go back to 6.
Hey, Mito, you've been putting just really well this week. I'm curious if that's like validating for all the hard work you've done with Steven to, to really get that in shape.
Yeah, we have been working really hard. I mean, I have just irregular weeks putting. Whenever I'm putting well, I just do really well. So last week I played really well. I didn't putt well. I came here like trying to find something. And these past 2-3 days I've been rolling it really good. So I'm really happy for the work I've done.
What'd you find?
It's just mental things. Just, I don't know, sensations basically.
Which sensation? Like, sorry, I know it's weird, but like, what specifically do you find working?
It's more about rhythm. Just one little thing about technique, but mostly try to do the same swing every time. Try to do the same rhythm, not change it so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mito, thank you for the visit. Sorry, my friend. My apologies. Go ahead.
Bueno, Mito, 3 rondas buenas, pero la de hoy encima emocionante, ¿no? O sea
sí.
que cuéntame las sensaciones de arriba, abajo y arriba otra vez, ¿no? O sea,
Sí, jugué muy bien toda la ronda. Obviamente venía 2 menos, casi me pongo 3 menos al hoyo 7, que venía jugando increíble, y después unos 4 birdies que obviamente es difícil estar en esa posición y empezar a hacer bogey, así que contento de haber podido salir de eso y haber terminado con 3 birdies los últimos 6 hoyos, creo.
¿Llegaste a dudar de ti en algún momento cuando la cosa se puso así o no? ¿O era más, vamos para adelante, vamos?
O sea, todavía seguía de líder en el campeonato, creo que no era el momento para pensar eso.
Bueno, y esto es lo que te iba a decir, que ya no es un tema solo de juego, que estás jugando muy bien, pero sino que hay una actitud ahí y hay un tema mental que no sé si lo vienes llevando del tiempo, pero estar en un mayor y estar así.
Sí,
no
o sea,
normal, ¿eh?
vengo trabajando desde el 2008 con un psicólogo y creo que me ha ayudado mucho, así que vamos a ver si mañana sigue saliendo bien.
Y que no por pedirte secretos, pero ¿cuáles son las cosas más importantes? ¿O qué te dices a ti mismo para estar como estás esta semana?
No, lo más importante básicamente es la rutina, o sea, estar en todos los tiros bien comprometido, y segundo, tratar de, quizás entre golpe y golpe, desconectarse un poco, no estar todo el rato tan enfocado, porque si no uno empiezan algunos pensamientos sobre el futuro, y la verdad tratar de estar en el presente sería lo mejor.
Bueno, y ayer lo hablábamos un poco, y hoy otra vez acaba de pasar Abraham por aquí, han mirado cómo has metido el verde y se ha quedado, y está todo el mundo celebrando, ¿no? O sea que sientes esa energía también, sientes ese apoyo.
Sí,
¿no?
obviamente, o sea, creo que sobre todo con los latinos tenemos muy buena relación, y creo que ayer lo dije, que nos apoyamos entre todos, y es un buen ambiente, y la verdad muy contento de poder estar en esta era de los latinos.
Mito, thank you again. Have a good evening, get a good meal, and rest up. Big day tomorrow.
Thank you.